Good day, everyone. We are here to present the data we gathered in our interview. So, without further ado, let's start. First, let's proceed to the background of the interviewee. Next. So, the interviewee's name is Robert B. Savio. Currently, he is 43 years of age, and his position is the Human Resource and Administration Manager of the department. Next. He is a registered psychometrician. His educational attainments are Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Masters in Guidance and Counseling, Masters in Human Resource and Development Management, and lastly, he took a PhD units in Psychology and Guidance. Aside from his educational attainment, he is also a member of Philippine Guidance and Counseling Association, a member of Psychological Association of the Philippines, President in Human Resource Network of the West Virginia, a certified human resource professional of International Federation, Professional Managers of UK, and last but not the least, Masterclass in Human Resource Business Partner Dollar, accredited as Social Partners. Next. This upcoming October, he will have 2 years experience as an HR manager in a current company. He has 15 years of experience as an HR manager in different companies. And also, he has been working for 23 years. Next. Furthermore, his overall responsibility in the company is to oversee the process of HR from recruitment, talent management, compensation and benefits, organizational development, training and development, and also strategic HR. Moving forward to the background of the company. Okay, the name of the company is Electra Tarlac Aggregate Corporation, which was founded by Mr. Francisco S. Tanhanco and was established for almost 30 years. Next. They have 3 plants, which was first located at Dolores, Quezon, which was established on 1992. The second plant is in Mantayog, Tarlac, which was established on 2002. And last but not least, the recent one is at San Jose, Tarlac, which was established on 2012. Upon asking Mr. Robert, they envision to be the leading aggregate suppliers in the Philippines. Their mission is to provide aggregate which produced by motivated employee that satisfy customer needs while preserving the environment and in service with the community.
So now let us discuss the history of products and services of the company. So the products and services that the company offers are aggregates which are used in constructions. So basically, they are manufacturing stones. They have construction services and quarry services in which yung mga employees nila yung nagmumukay ng mga bato from the river. And then, yun yung dinadala for manufacturing. Then sila rin yung magde-develop para hindi masira yung environment. So, paano ba nila ina-advertise yung mga products and services nila? So they advertise their products and services through a combination of social media and the word of mouth from their customers. So they all tell that their product is tested and proven. That's why it helps a lot in the marketing program of the company. So in terms of the state of their business today, the products that they offer is doing good and very demanding nowadays because of the construction. So since their products are needed and in demand, especially in the construction industry, their company is in a good state right now. So now let's discuss about how does the company do forecasting. So the company forecasts the number of cubic meter they need to manufacture. Dahil yun yung basis nun, and it is also need ng mga customers and clients nila. Like how many cubics of aggregates do they need per week, month, or year so that they could deliver their services well to their clients. So for the methods that they use for forecasting, they use QNE and SAP, which is an application. So QNE is used for audit forecasting and accounting. So that app can forecast how many cubic meter of aggregates can be produced. So another app is that they use is SAP, which is used to forecast the sales, manufacturing the stones, the source of the stones. So pina-forecast din nila kung gaano katagal yung machines or gaano kadami ang mapoproduce ng particular machines in the aggregates. So the outcomes of their forecastings are 95% efficient and effective. The use of that application is 90 to 95% efficient and effective and credible in predicting production sales. So ito yung ginagamit nila sa lahat to forecast kasi it's more credible. Pero there are some situations na hindi nila na-achieve because of some uncontrollable circumstances in terms of equipments or machine malfunctions. Kasi hindi naman daw mapo-forecast yung mga machineries kapag magda-down or masisira. Then another is about the manpower. Like the absences, syempre di rin may iwasan yung mga absences since marami nagkakasakit because of COVID. And in terms of how forecasting helps their company, they said that it's very helpful because it is very efficient and effective. And it also helps the business to run smoothly because it's forecasted well, like kung magkano i-produce and magkano yung kikitain since nag-business ka nga so you can have earnings and not to be bankrupt.
So here are the KPIs or the key performance indicator of ETAC or Electra Tarlac Aggregate Corporation. So KPI in ETAC. So first, how many cubic meter of aggregate? So cubic meter is the measurement na ginagawa nila to produce the aggregate. So ano yung aggregate? These are the elements of the product para magkaroon sila ng production. Second is how much sales are we going to have? So sales naman is the measurement of cubic meter na na-produce nila galing dun sa aggregate na yan. And third is how much collection do we need? So ito namang collection na to is the amount of the customer na binayaran sa pag-avail nila nung aggregates or the product ng ETAC. Next is mostly used KPI. So ETAC is using WOPA or which means work objectives and performance appraisal. So work objectives, ano yung goal ng KPI na meron sila. Then next is the performance appraisal is how the ETAC evaluate or how the KPI evaluate the manpower. So KPI monitoring. In KPI monitoring, KPI are monitored in monthly basis. So dito, mabibase mo if hindi ma-reach yung KPI, magkakaroon tayo ng variant analysis. So what is variant analysis? So once na hindi mo siya na-achieve, merong mga ways kung paano mo ma-achieve yung KPI meron. So first is intensify your collection. Second is sending demand letters to client and customers. Last is changing your payment policy or payment agreement. So here are the challenges experienced in KPI. So setting examples. If you are a manager, you should critical thinker ka. Kailangan yung decision mo is accurate at yung decision mo na yon, kailangan sigurado ka making decisions kasi nakabase sa'yo yung employees mo kung paano sila gagalaw. So, monitoring properly and appreciate the data outcome. So, dito magbe-base if positive or good result yung KPI na meron. So, reviewing progress of KPI. Yung KPI is ginagawa siya quarterly. So, every 4 months siyang ginagawa ng ETAC. Here are the resolutions of KPI if hindi siya na-met. So, una is manpower reducing. So, since pandemic, yung mga tao is nababawasan due to the pandemic. Next is suspending of benefits. So, yung benefits na tatanggap ng every employee is nababawasan din because yun din yung nagiging cost kasi nga um, yung expense nila is hindi na sapat. I mean, yung nagagastos nila is hindi na sapat to sustain the benefit of the employee. So next is reducing the maintenance and operating expenses. So if ikaw, meron naman sa inyong isang technician, for example, so hindi ka nakukuha ng third party para mabawasan yung operating and maintenance ng KPI nyo. So, is your KPI outcome achieved? So, KPI, by the use of financial statement, so malalaman mo dito if na-achieve mo ba yung KPI. So, kailangan collection is over expenses para malaman mo na positive yung KPI mo. So, what makes a good KPI? It has to be smart. So, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So, specific, kailangan meron kang specific goal sa iyong KPI. Measurable, yung measurable na mamimit mo yung goal mo, kailangan meron nun. So, attainable, kailangan magkakaroon ba siya ng positive outcome kapag na-reach mo yung KPI mo. So, relevant, yung kalalabasan nung na-achieve mo if magiging maganda ba siya sa KPI niyo. And then yung time-bound, kung pasok ba siya sa due date ng company. So next is the importance of the KPI. So here are the KPIs important. So it would create a system. So creating a system in order to reach the KPI. Next is creating a strategy. Next is having a proper structure in implementing the KPI. Identify the skills of every employee. Malay mo, mamaya is hindi pala sakto yung position na ibibigay mo dun sa employee mo. So baka magkaroon ng problema in terms of that. Next is the value and attitude of the employee manifest. So ito naman yung medyo mahihirapan ka in terms na may mga empleyado na mahihirapan kang makasundo kasi iba-iba kayo ng values and attitude mula doon sa pinanggalingan nyo, di ba? And the different style in order to reach the KPI. So many companies, maraming style na ginagawa sila just to achieve the KPI.
So, thank you, Ms. Rika and Ms. Paula. Overall, key performance indicator or KPI helps organization understand if the company is headed in the right direction. And if not, you can know where it needs to divert its attention. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.